We've been hearing about Apple glasses since what? The iPhone 10 came out? For years, Apple's smart glasses have basically lived in rumor territory, always coming someday, always just out of reach. It felt like vaporware. But folks, the vibe has shifted. This year changed the tone completely. It turns out, Apple isn't trying to build those crazy sci-fi holographic glasses from the movies just yet. Instead, they are aiming for something much smarter and, crucially, much more wearable. So, grab a coffee. Today we are breaking down exactly what changed, why Tim Cook is suddenly obsessed with this, and what Apple's first real move into your field of view is actually going to look like. First, we have to ask, why do smart glasses suddenly matter? Until pretty recently, this whole category felt like a weird side quest for tech companies. We saw cool demos, sure, but the designs were awkward, and the appeal was limited. Nobody wanted to be the glass hole at the dinner party. But then the market proved us wrong. Competitors, specifically Meta, with their Ray-Ban collaboration, proved that people will actually wear these things in public. And the secret was simple. They didn't try to be futuristic. They focused on the basics: audio, cameras, and everyday usefulness. That shift quietly validated the entire category. Smart glasses stopped being about showing off how much tech you can cram onto a face and started being about making everyday moments easier. It's about getting directions without staring at your phone like a zombie or catching a notification at a glance. It's about using your voice to get help when your hands are full. Once the market moved toward utility, Apple couldn't really sit on the sidelines anymore. The scale of the opportunity here is getting massive. According to industry projections, shipments of these Ray-Ban-style smart glasses could cross 10 million units by 2027. That is not experimental money. That is mainstream adoption money. Plus, with Android XR and other platforms pushing forward, the timeline got urgent. Apple usually likes to wait until the experience feels perfect, but the market is forming faster than usual this time. The hardest problem to solve was social acceptance, getting people to actually wear computers on their faces, and that's already happening. So, what's happening inside Cupertino? Well, there's been a major pivot. Behind the scenes, reports suggest Apple's leadership is now deeply focused on smart glasses. Leaks from 2025 describe Tim Cook as being singularly invested in getting this category right. This isn't just an intern's side project anymore. The biggest tell here is how they are shuffling their people. Engineering attention has shifted specifically towards smart glasses development, even to the point where they're slowing down work on other hardware iterations to focus on this. Apple doesn't move engineers around like that unless they see long-term importance. They want to shape this moment, not just react to it later. Now, let's manage some expectations. If you're expecting to put these on and see a 4K movie floating in the sky, you're going to be disappointed. Apple's first smart glasses are not trying to replace your phone, and they aren't those full sci-fi AR glasses yet. Based on the leaks, these are shaping up to be practical, lightweight, and built around things you'd use every day. The current picture points to glasses that work closely with your iPhone rather than doing all the heavy lifting themselves. Think about it like an Apple Watch for your face. We're talking voice interactions, tap controls, audio feedback, and glanceable info, not complex 3D visuals floating everywhere. You'll get directions, notifications, maybe some object recognition. Simple but useful. This is intentional. Apple learned that wearables win by doing a few things really well without being annoying. By offloading the processing power to the iPhone in your pocket, Apple can keep the glasses light and comfortable. That trade-off is exactly what made the Apple Watch successful early on. They want you to put them on and forget about them until you need them, and this brings us to the elephant in the room, the Vision Pro. When that ski goggle headset launched, we all thought, okay, this is Apple's spatial computing future. But actually, Vision Pro was never meant to be the final destination. Vision Pro was designed to establish the platform, not to be the thing everyone wears to the grocery store. It showed us what Apple could do when size and weight weren't a priority. But it also highlighted the limits. Heat, battery life, and the fact that you have a computer strapped to your face make headsets a poor fit for everyday use. Instead, think of Vision Pro as a very expensive proving ground. It lets Apple refine the software and the interfaces before shrinking them down into actual glasses, And that software is where Apple has the secret weapon. Unlike their competitors, Apple already has a production operating system built for spatial interaction, Vision OS. It isn't a concept. It exists, developers are building for it, and it works. The interface elements in Vision OS are lightweight and context-aware, which makes them perfect for future glasses where you don't want to block the real world. Even if the first glasses don't have screens, the software foundation is ready. Then you add Apple Intelligence to the mix. Recent news makes it clear that AI is huge for making smart glasses viable. Things like natural voice control, live translation, and understanding what you are looking at work way better with AI running the show. That is when glasses stop feeling like a gimmick and start feeling helpful. However, Apple hasn't beaten the laws of physics yet. They are still up against real limits: weight, heat, and battery life. Trying to fit sensors, mics, and processors into a frame that looks like normal glasses is incredibly hard. Right now, true AR, where digital stuff floats naturally in the real world, requires pass-through cameras and enclosed displays, like the Vision Pro. That tech just isn't ready to be miniaturized into clear lenses yet. Plus, glasses don't have space for big batteries, and anything that runs hot on your face is a non-starter. That's why the reports keep pointing to efficiency and using the iPhone to do the work as the only realistic path forward. So, when do we get them? 2026 is shaping up to be the most realistic window for Apple's first smart glasses. Again, these won't be the full AR experience, but a lighter, wearable product. We are already seeing the signals. Software changes in Vision OS and deeper iPhone integration are pointing this way. Plus, supply chain reports about display sourcing and custom low-power chips suggest Apple is aligning the pieces behind the scenes. The strategy here is classic Apple. They aren't trying to jump straight to the impossible. They're choosing an entry point that matches where technology actually is today. Just like the Apple Watch started simple and got smarter, the glasses will follow the same trajectory. Vision Pro built the foundation. Vision OS is maturing. Apple Intelligence adds the brain. Smart glasses are just the natural extension. If this first generation works, it won't redefine computing overnight. It will just feel helpful and familiar. And honestly, that's how Apple gets us hooked every single time. Thanks for watching. I'm curious, would you wear smart glasses if they looked just like your regular frames? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next update.
See you next time.